Okay, today I'm going to show you how you can supercharge your Joomla website with little to no effort. It only takes a couple minutes and there is no technical knowledge required. Anyone can do this, and it's very safe. You don't have to change anything on your website, you don't have to modify any files, none of that stuff. So basically what I've done here is I've set up a Joomla website on my local server here, and it's the latest version available from Joomla.org, which is version 1.7 right now. And I've already set it up here. This is the front end of my website that I'm going to use to demonstrate how to install and supercharge your website using JTurbo, which is a free extension available for JTurbo for Joomla, which basically allows you to supercharge your website with little or no effort. And over here in a new tab I have open, which is the administrative section of my Joomla website, and we can go ahead and get started now. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to open a new tab, and what we need to do first is we need to download the JTurbo extension from cmsfruit.com, which is a free extension. And I'm going to go here, and this is their website. I'm going to go to the JTurbo section. Okay, and this is the page where it basically explains all the details for JTurbo. Now I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what this extension does. First of all, this extension is completely free, which is why it's one of my favorites, and it actually does a very good job at supercharging your website and offloading your files. So basically what this extension does is it scans your website for any static files, and by static files I'm referring to static images, CSS files, and JavaScript files that are on your website. So basically once you install this extension, it automatically finds all the images, JavaScript, and CSS files, and it compresses them into a smaller file size without it breaking anything or losing any kind of quality or anything like that. So basically it does lossless compression. The reason I use JTurbo, this is one of my favorites, is because one, it's free, and two, it uses Rackspace's cloud network, which is one of the fastest networks right now available at the most affordable price really on the internet. So that's why I use this in combination with Rackspace, and it works wonders. It really does. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to proceed to the download section to download the extension. Okay, and here we have a drop down that basically lets you choose between Joomla 1.6 and Joomla 1.5. Now depending on which version of Joomla website you're using, you would choose your option here. So if you had an older Joomla website, you would choose Joomla 1.5, and you would download the version of JTurbo for Joomla 1.5. But since I have Joomla 1.7, which is the latest version, I'm going to go ahead and choose the other option, which was the default, which is download for Joomla 1.6 or greater. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to go ahead and download these two files. It's only two files, one component installation file and one plugin file. And I'm going to go ahead and download the component first. Okay, that's done. And I'm going to download the plugin next. Okay, that's done too. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to our Joomla website here. Now this is the front end, so I'm going to switch to the back end because we need to go to the administrative section in order to install our new extension. So this is the administrative section. I'm going to go ahead and log in. Okay, and then I'm going to come here to extensions and then go to extension manager. Okay, here under the install section there is a upload package file. I'm going to click choose file, and here is the two files that I downloaded earlier. I'm going to go ahead and install com.jturbo.zip, which is the component file for JTurbo, and I'm going to click upload and install. Okay, now once that installs successfully, it'll say JTurbo component has been installed successfully. which is great. Then now what I need to do is install the plugin file that we downloaded earlier as well. Click choose file, and then here's the plugin file. I'm going to click that, and I'm going to install that as well. Okay, and now that says the JTurbo plugin has been installed successfully. Great. So now we can move on, and what I'm going to do is go to components here, and then go to JTurbo and click there. Okay, now when you first install JTurbo, you'll notice that it says you have not specified your cloud credentials yet. Excuse me. And this information is required for JTurbo to function properly. Correct this issue now. You can either click here to correct the issue, or you can just click on the settings tab too and proceed to the settings section of JTurbo, where it has a new where it has a field labeled Cloud Files username and Cloud Files API key. Now, since I don't already have my Cloud Files username or API key, I'm going to click my Get Yours Here button right next to it, and that is going to take me directly to Rackspace's sign up form here to get my Cloud API credentials. And the reason I use this, again, JTurbo with Rackspace, is because Rackspace has one of the fastest networks on the internet right now around the globe. They have really low latency, and their backbone is on Akame's cloud network. So it's a very, very heavy, fast infrastructure that they have. So this is one of the best ones out right now. So anyways, I'm here on Rackspace's website, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of the page where it says Order Now. I'm going to click the Order Now button. Okay, and here it gives me three options of which one it is that I'm trying to sign up for, and what we're looking for is we're trying to sign up for Rackspace Cloud Files, which is the middle option here. So I'm going to go ahead and click Rackspace Cloud Files, select. Okay, and that's going to take me straight to their sign up form, where I basically sign up, and as soon as I fill out this form and finish filling out the information, it will give me my API credentials. Now at the bottom of this form you'll notice it says billing information. This is just credit card information that they need to have on file in order to open your account. They don't actually charge you until you start using it, and until you incur some fees, which the prices for cloud files and cloud hosting is really, really cheap. It's literally a few pennies a month, so you really won't be paying much for this at all. But the best part is you can try it out for free for a couple days, a week, 30 days, however long you need to try it out. And then you can either decide to keep it, or you can uninstall JTurbo and go back to normal. So that's the great part. Anyways, so you would fill out this form, and then as soon as you fill out this form and activate your account with Rackspace, then you will have access to get your API credentials. Your API credentials are going to be located in your Cloud Files management panel, which is where you'll be able to log in after you get your after you set up your account. Now I've already set up an account with them, so what I'm going to do here is in a new tab I have my my Cloud Files control panel already open, and this is what yours is going to look like as well after you sign up with Rackspace. So you would log in, and once you're here, you'll have this left navigation here where if you click on the hosting tab, you'll see three sections: Cloud Files, Cloud Servers, Load Balancers. Now we don't need to do any of this. What we need to do is click on the Your Account tab here, and then proceed to the API Access page, which is where I'm at right now. And once I click this API Access page, on this page I will see a username, my Cloud Files username, and my API key. So basically what I'm going to do is click this Show Key button here, and that will show me, that'll turn these little circles on the page here to the actual value of my API key, which I can just double click, copy and paste it into my JTurbo settings. So first I got the username here, and then I have the API key. Now, I've already copied it to my clipboard, so I'm going to click back here to the JTurbo settings page where it was asking me for my Cloud Files username and Cloud Files API key. And I'm going to go ahead and put the value, save that information, and now everything is connected. So here you have some other options too, but the default is fine on JTurbo. You really don't need to change anything. All you have to do is copy and paste your Cloud Files API username and your Cloud Files API key, and then click save. And once you do that, you can go ahead and go to the synchronize section here, synchronize tab, where I am going to click this scan my website files button first. I'm going to click there. And basically what this is going to do now at this point is it's going to scan my entire website and find all my images, CSS files, and JavaScript files, and index them and display it to me here so I can see what's going on. And it tells me the type of file, CSS, the original file size, the final file size, and if it's ever been synchronized to the cloud network or not. Now, you'll notice that the original file size and the final file size is currently the same because it doesn't actually compress or minify any of the files until you click synchronize, because what it does is it doesn't modify the original files. It creates a ghost copy of the file, does its compression stuff to it, and then offloads it onto the cloud network where basically it serves your minified compressed version of that file without actually ever altering or modifying the original. So the original files excuse me, always stay intact. Now that I've already clicked scan my website files, now I'm ready to upload. So I'm going to click here to synchronize the files to my cloud network account. I'm going to click there. Now it said it synchronized successfully, but sometimes you need to click it twice because it obviously didn't synchronize all those files that quick. So I'm going to go ahead and try it again. I'm going to click synchronize my website files. There we go. Alright, so now it's starting to synchronize the files. So already it's synchronized 8 files and counting. It's basically what this means is it's currently offloading all my CSS, JavaScript, and images to my Cloud Files account, where basically it's going to be served at high speed there. Okay, so you would have to wait till it synchronizes the whole thing, basically. And once that finishes and synchronizes, then it's pretty much all set after that. You basically, once that completes, you go back to your home page or your front end, and once you hit refresh, you will notice that all your images, JavaScript, and CSS files will then be served off of Rackspace's high-speed cloud network. And it's that easy. That easy to install and set up. Just basically install the JTurbo component and plug it onto onto your website, and then supply it with your cloud credentials, and then click scan and sync, and that's it. That's all you have to do. And if in any case you decide not to keep it, or you decided that it's not working out for you or whatever, all you have to do is go back and uninstall the JTurbo component and plug in, or you could even just leave it installed and just go to your settings page and disable the offload on fly setting, which is basically the setting where it offloads your files on the front end. Now what JTurbo does is after it synchronizes all your files, it automatically offloads and rewrites these files on the front end at runtime, which means that all the files will be offloaded immediately as soon as they're synchronized, without changing any of the code or anything like that. It does it all in memory on the fly, and one of the best extensions available for Joomla right now. And that's it. That's how you install it.